Hey guys, so this video are for people who have invested in Pag Ibig's MP2 or for the ones that are thinking about investing starting this year. As you all know, there's a lot of things that's happening in the economy. There's so much changes that just to give you context, and I know I've posted so many videos about this, but if you might have just been to my channel for the first time, a couple of things. Number one, ADB projected that the coronavirus would cost 252,000 jobs in the Philippines, and above and beyond that, please do note that because this is a global pandemic, it's not just affecting the Philippines, it's affecting the global economy. There's a chance that remittances may drop around 10 to 20% in terms of what overseas Filipinos have been sending because they themselves are affected also. They might have lost their jobs, there might be layoffs, or they might have they might have a bit of pay cuts, or sila rin mismo nahihirapan sila on where they are, that it's harder for them to be able to send money. And I just wanted to note this also, that because oil has dropped massively, it will affect a lot of Filipinos who are in oil-rich areas, the Saudis, the Qatars, the UAEs, Oman, areas like that where a large chunk of Filipinos are based and sending money. So I don't know how the long-term play will come out, no, but people are projecting that remittances will be lower already. And based on an article from Reuters, they mentioned that the economy could contract because of the coronavirus. When I say contract, and this has been said already in so many videos that I posted, but the economy is poised to become smaller, not grow, because of what we're actually seeing right now. And as you all know, while this video is being posted, it was announced today that the lockdown is extended to May 15. So that being said, we're seeing different segments of the economy being hit. So as you all know, for those who have watched my previous videos about Pag Ibig's MP2, basically the money that you would invest for Pag Ibig, it's used as a fund, and that fund is lent out to people who want to buy houses. As you all know, Pag Ibig is socialized housing. So since it's socialized housing, a lot of people who would want to buy their houses will loan out money from Pag Ibig, and Pag Ibig would give them money, and every time they pay, Pag Ibig earns, and as Pag Ibig earns, they return that to number one, MP2 holders, and also MP1 holders. Again, the main difference of MP1 and MP2 is that uh, MP1 you can't get it yet until you're retired. MP1 you can't get it for a long period of time. So on times like this, Pag-ibig is not as pressured to really churn out a return because you won't be able to get it yet. You won't be able to use the money yet. So that's the in terms of, as compared to a mutual fund, people can take out the money anytime. In Pag-ibig, when there's uncertainty like this, for especially for MP1, you cannot take out the money. For MP2, if your 5-year maturity is not yet hit, then you cannot take out the money yet. So imagine this. I just wanted to share this backdrop before I continue to talk about and answer some of the questions. As long as you have salary, every time you have salary, it's salary deducted. It goes to the Pag-ibig fund. It goes to your MP1. It means Pag-ibig would have money based on your contributions. And for people who are giving out money also for MP2, so that means you there's an expectation that money is coming in on a regular basis for Pag-ibig to fund its fund. And for all the people who are enrolled in Pag-ibig, they won't be able to take out their money yet. And if you look at the demographic, the Philippines is a very young and vibrant population, meaning the average age is 25 years old. If the average age is 25 years old, that means a lot of them have their money locked in Pag-ibig for a very, 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 very long period of time. Now, that being said, since there's a loss of jobs, the economy is not so good, remittances may be lower, then people have been asking this question: is my money actually safe? Because why? Number one, true enough, no, that if people lose their jobs, they might not be able to pay the house that they have, diba? And during this time also, while we are on lockdown and while everyone is undergoing we're trying to be protected against the virus, against the coronavirus. I think over a 2 or 3 month period, there's a moratorium, meaning that you're not obliged to pay out your loans during this time. Looking at it from that perspective, also, uh, Pag-ibig will already lose revenue from that. That's one. So it automatic that if you're thinking that will the earnings this year be better than last year, maybe not, uh because of the moratorium, money's not coming in, and we don't know also how long the lockdown will be, because if the lockdown extends, then maybe they might extend the grace period that people are not obliged to pay. Since people may not be obliged to pay, it might be the period where Pag-ibig will earn might be even smaller also. And then you have to also understand this. So let's just make an assumption that the lockdown ends May 15, but there are a lot of people who may not make money. Their businesses may not be doing so well. They're a freelancer. There's not much projects. They're an employee. They got cut off. They're an OFW. They got cut off. So there will be some defaults. So imagine this. Uh, Pag-ibig lost revenue while this was happening, then there will be some defaults also, so they don't make any money off of that as well. And that being said, also, I'll put this into perspective. If you fear for your job, you fear for your income, some people who may be thinking of buying a house this year might delay it muna, meaning they're not gonna buy this year. So that means, number one, those who have current plans, some of them might have a hard time paying, will lessen the income. Those who did not pay during the grace period lessen the income. And those who will not get new houses because they're trying to protect their cash first, or they're fearful, it will lessen the earnings of Pag-ibig. Now, to answer your question, is your money safe? For sure, your capital is safe, because Pag-ibig has massive amounts of money. Cash they have massive amounts of assets, and because money is coming in also from contributions, and please remember this, even though it's down, the fund the market is down, or the economy is not so good, people can take out their money anyway. So at the end of the day, it prevents and protects us from a lot of fear that's happening. Please remember what happened in the stock market. In the stock market, when there was a lot of fear, people drove down the prices. Here, if there's a lot of fear, no one can sell the fund down because your money is locked. So by the time it's available, or if there's a lot of people who their 5-year Pag-ibig MP2 plans will mature already, then I don't know, Pag-ibig has enough money to be able to give you the cash as well. So, yun. Another thing, what happens when a lot of people can't pay? So the general narrative is uh, like a bank. If you cannot pay your loan, they will repossess it. It comes into another form. Pag-ibig will now take the property, and later on they will sell it and they will flip it. Of course, that's not their most ideal scenario, because they don't want their business really is not uh to hold assets, to hold physical property. Their business is to earn from interest rates, from the money that they would lend out. So masakit sa ulo sa kanila yon. So they actually want you guys to pay your loans because it's easier for them. So just in case you won't be able to pay, it comes back on the other side of their balance sheet, and then they get to use that, they get to sell it, and then when they sell it again, and that's where the money starts to kick in. So let's see. No, I don't know how big the defaults will be, but rest assured, I'm gonna update you on how it may look like and how safe it is. But if there's one thing that I'd like to mention, as of today, it's April 25. I just spoke to someone also from Pag-ibig, a representative from Pag-ibig. Uh, Capital is safe, but there's an expectation based on the things that I've mentioned to you earlier, that the earnings that you may get this year won't be as high. And I asked, no, historically, what was the lowest and the highest that was given? She mentioned to me that there was some time Pag-ibig MP2 was just giving around 4+%, and for MP1 it was around 2+%. And I don't know if you know this, but whatever the rate of MP1 is, Pag-ibig MP2 should be 0.5% higher. So, should this year's rate be lower, Pag Ibig MP2 will still give you 0.5% higher than what MP1 is giving. And I don't know if you know this, 70% of the income that they would get, the net income from the loans, is what's given back to a lot of the investors in Pag Ibig Fund. So, yun, just so at least your expectations are managed, since the capital is guaranteed, meaning at the end of the year, whatever money you placed in, that's something that you will get and it's fixed. And secondly, since the money that you placed in is fixed, what you might earn this year and maybe spill over from next year, it may not be as good as 2019, 2018, 2017. So let's see for this year if the earnings will be better than time deposits and bonds. So I don't know. It's still too early to tell. We are just on the 6th week of the lockdown. So let's see how it goes on the second half of the year. If people have the ability to pay, remittances will still be there and people have the ability to pay, and the behavior of people just it goes back, no, that they get to still pay for their loans in that aspect. So there. Another set of questions that people ask is this: what if you're the one who has a loan with Pag-ibig, and then for your housing loan, and then you also have MP2? What if you don't get to pay your loan? Meaning first month, second month, you're not able to pay your loan. Will they withdraw some of the money from your MP2 or your MP1? The answer is, based on what Pag-ibig told me, no, they cannot take out your money because it's on a separate fund, meaning the money that you've placed for Pag-ibig MP1, for Pag-ibig MP1 and Pag-ibig MP2 is on a separate fund that they will not take it out even if you're not paying your loan. So meaning, kung di ka nagbayad ng 20,000, they won't remove 20,000 from your MP2 or your MP1 uh, just to compensate for your backlog for MP2 as well. There. If you want to see the rates, no, for Pag-ibig, please just go to the playlists that I have and then look for the Pag-ibig playlist. Everything is there. It will talk about what's Pag-ibig MP2, the risk of Pag-ibig MP2, can Pag-ibig MP2 use as an emergency fund, Pag-ibig MP2 versus stocks, Pag-ibig MP2 versus SSS, all of the details, how much will you earn if you place 300,000 in Pag-ibig, all of the nitty-gritty details that you would need to know if you want to start investing in Pag-ibig MP2 will be in those videos. So there. Did you guys learn a lot? Please comment below if this is something that helped you. And if you guys have any questions, just put it in the comment section and then hashtag Pag-ibig so I can see it, and then I'll just make you another video off of that. If you guys appreciated this video, super appreciated if you could put a thumbs up. Again, as what I've been talking about, it helps this video be seen by more Filipinos. And as you all know, the grand advocacy of this channel is just basically to give a lot of financial awareness to people, that instead of just complaining and trying to guess what's going to happen in the economy, that they take control of their financial future. And that's just what I want. That's why I've been showing you so many videos, from stocks to bonds, etc. And now Pag-ibig MP2 as well. So yeah, thumbs up, comment, and if you have not subscribed yet, super appreciated, guys, if you can subscribe. We are above 100,000 subscribers already. Thank you so much to all of you. And for those who have not subscribed yet, I have a second channel. Currently, the first season of Stock Investing Made Easy is infographics, cartoons, easy way for you guys to learn in a very, very visual manner. So if you have not subscribed to that, the link is in the description below, or you can just search it, Stock Investing Made Easy. Appreciate it also that if you can give the same support to my first channel to my second channel. I'm trying to build something here for Filipinos, that they get quality education. And what's interesting about YouTube is everything is for free. But for those who want to grab a copy of my book, 5 books, Shopee is now open once again. The link is in the description below. Click that and it will send a copy to order a copy. For those overseas, there's a second link you can order. Or if you are not in any area that's connected to Shopee, or Shopee cannot deliver to you, the second link for the book orders will be can allow you to order wherever you are in the world. Then, online course, Chinkee Tan, Stock Market for Everyone. Tagalog course yan about the stock market kung gusto nyo matuto mag-invest sa stocks. Then, another course, Make Money, Grow Money. It's about business and entrepreneurship. This one is with Sean Si naman. And the goal of that still also is to help you guys to be able to trade the markets with confidence. So, there. I hope you guys got a lot from this video. I hope that this is something that added so much content to all of you. Again, you can go to the Pag-ibig playlist. We have over 10 plus videos talking about Pag-ibig right there. And there, I hope this video helps you massively to trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.